What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. And today we had another rocky day in that market, people. It's been a very volatile week. We had a lot of data coming in, and today we had PPI data. PPI data actually came in surprisingly hot. And, stocks sold off, but not in the way you would expect. It wasn't as serious as you would think. So, I did a few things today. I did one little Palantir trade, and we pretty much left the positions the same, but we observed some things in the market. Either way, we're going to talk about it all. Yeah, so we made like $173 today. We trying to get back to these all-time highs. Let's get it. So with Palantir today, as y'all can see, Palantir is 73.16 after hours. We're a lot higher than that. I think we were like 74 something earlier today because the short-term call I showed y'all yesterday, it was up as much as 100% today. But the way we've been volatile recently, I went on and took it, not the 100%. I think it was only up 60% or so when I took mine. But I took the profits on that one, and I bought this other January 17th call you see here because it actually pulled back to simply flat. I think I sold mine maybe in the 74, high 73 range, pulled all the way back to being flat, and we got that there. So the other calls we had, the one we bought yesterday on that dip's doing pretty good. We added to this June Palantir position, and it was like $400. So both of those are trading at $525. I'm still down on the one I bought at the highs, but the one we bought at the lows is profitable. So that position as a whole is bouncing back. The original position we rolled at those highs is flat. It's only down 5%. And my Palantir calls I've been holding, they up 84 and 68%. And we've been buying a little Palantir on the side. I'm up to 61.6 shares, man, from just raw trading. So that's going good. Patterson Energy call is just floundering around. That's what happens when you buy calls. It's like way out the money that no one's interested in. Low volume calls. So we just letting that play out. Qubit, it did decent today. It was up at one point. It might have been down today, but like I said, I'm still holding it because we got the Google quantum computing news. Excuse me. And I don't know if I'm gonna stay in this one, switch to another one. I might actually buy a Google call option if they pull back because it might be time to start buying Mag 7 stocks again. You know what I'm saying? As far as the options, we always buy the stocks, but I'm saying as far as the options. SoFi, it was doing decent today, but it actually pulled back to the end of the day. At one point, I think we were up a few percent. Those calls were like closer to 100, but it pulled back, and we still in the SoFi game. SoundHound, same thing. Tesla, same thing. We did add the Tesla today with the gains from that Palantir call I told you about. Like I said, we try and stack this Tesla position up as fast as we can. See how much Tesla we can get off raw trading out here. I think I might have bought $5 worth of SPY today. But yeah, those are the main positions right there. So we got Nvidia still here. Nike looks like it went down at close on me because it was doing better than that earlier. Let's see, I got MicroStrategy, Mara still holding on, a little $5 worth of Microsoft. We're going to be adding to that. iBit, bought $5 worth of iBit. Like I said, that's how we're going to get our Bitcoin exposure in the Webull account. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be adding to iBit a lot. iBit, Mara, MicroStrategy. We're going to be just putting money there from gains. Microsoft, like I said, it's about time for them to eat. They just put the Chat GPT in the Siri. And they just unveiled the Sora AI model for video. So, OpenAI is getting money. So Microsoft should finally start benefiting more from this AI revolution, we think. So we got the Robinhood call. Looks like we did get a good technical entry on that because it's been holding pretty strong. It was up a little more today because Robinhood was going crazy. But everything pulled back into close. Got the little $5 worth of Google. We're going to be adding in that position. GEO, it's flat. It's down a little bit. We just waiting on that. I got Cameco here. Still watching Cameco because I'm still watching that nuclear energy trend, trying to see when would be the next entry, when would be the next time to get in that. And we did finally add to some ARM, man, because I be forgetting about ARM. So we bought $5 worth of ARM. And we're going to be adding all that. And Advanced Auto Parts is up still, another turnaround story play. So that's where we at with the main account. It's been a very volatile week, very rocky week. Had a lot of data. We had decent inflation data yesterday, but the inflation data came in today was kind of bad. But stocks actually held stronger than you would expect. So let's look at it. Let's look at it. So yeah, Nvidia was down 1.4%. Like I said, it was bad, but not as bad as you would expect from bad jobs data. Tesla was down 1.5. Apple was actually up 0.6. Microsoft was flat. SPY was down 0.5. QQQ was up 0.3. Palantir was up 0.95. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, we was actually literally up a little more than that earlier in the day. SoFi actually ended the day down. They were up. IonQ 0.5. Robinhood did 4%. I think it was up almost 6% at one point. I was getting good money at one point off Robinhood. We're going to see how that play pan out. Look at Celsius going, man. I might be back in Celsius soon, man, if they keep doing this. You know, I definitely made money on Celsius, a lot of money before I started this channel. I think was it earlier this year or last year? I can't remember, but we made good money on Celsius on that first run to 100 earlier. Rocket Lab's down. Archer, what did Archer do? At first they diluted, but then they like announced a partnership. So yeah, it wasn't as bad. They only down 3%. Nike was down 1% on me. That's when my Nike call went down. Watching GME because they actually beat earnings. That's interesting. You know what I'm saying? SoundHound was up 0.89% today. Patterson Energy was down 2.4%. So yeah, the market's just cooling off. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of data. People trying to process it. Everybody's trying to see how we're going to go into these last 2 weeks of the year. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we hoping it's bullish, but if it's not bullish, we're going to do what we got to do. But I was listening to Tom Lee, and Tom Lee was just talking about his price targets, talking about how bullish he is, and how even though it feels like the rally has came, stalled out, it might be ending, now isn't necessarily the time to just be selling. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they don't call it a Santa Claus rally for nothing, and it might not start, you know what I'm saying, this year, the next 2 weeks, because it might pop off in January. But we got a lot of uncertainty, you know what I'm saying? We got these, what's the word? We got the situation with the bad data. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got the situation with the bad data today. Decent data yesterday. So that's going to ensure the Fed cuts rates. If the Fed cuts rates, that should be bullish for stocks. But, you know, a lot of people are going to be selling for tax purposes. I don't think they're going to do that this year. That's why they said we might get a big pullback early next year because people might be taking tax gains. But other than that, these companies are still executing hand over fist as far as like the business of a lot of these companies. And I tell people right now, if you think about selling a stock, look at the performance of the stock itself versus the performance of the business. So it's like, even with Palantir, yeah, it's ran up a lot, but I think Alex Karp and them got a lot more to report. I think the growth story is just starting, you know what I'm saying? They tied in with the government, even heavier than they already were. With Trump winning, you know, they put on J.D. Vance, so they'll probably be getting even more contracts than they were already getting. They just partnered with Andorra, they done partnered with Booz Allen Hamilton. Every company seeming to want to work with them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like from a business point of view, it doesn't seem like they're done executing. Now, the stock price look like they're done executing, look like they did everything we would want them to do. But from a business point of view, I think there's a lot more left to be had. Same with a lot of these other stocks. Look at Tesla. Talking about its robots in the pipeline. Talking about they got self-driving cars in the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. Just another YOLO update. Letting y'all know how I feel about these markets, man. We'll get back to it soon, man. Get back to it soon. Let me see. Let me give y'all a quick chart because I almost forgot to give y'all a quick chart for the day, man. Let's look at this QQQ. Let's look at this QQQ flat. Flat, man. Same range. We just broke out. Trying to figure out what we're going to do. We're holding up pretty strong against this data, even though this data is bad. So I'm not mad at it. Let's look at Tesla. They had a hell of a chart. They don't even got any like fair value gaps. Like the things you normally see me buying off of, can't even catch that on Tesla. I'm going to have to find a different entry. So yeah, we up here. Like they said, they had a small pullback. Might have to try and take maybe this 402, previous day's low. Looks like previous week's high was 389. I might actually have to chart this up, draw some of my own levels, draw some of my own trend lines. Might do a segment for that for y'all. But that's where we at with Tesla. Maybe catch a pullback. Ideal situation would be like 341, but come on. I don't know if they're going to get there with this kind of bullish momentum. And last for the day, let's look at... No, we just looked at QQQ. Let's look at Palantir. Let's look at Palantir, man. So Palantir been going through it. We did bounce off that level yesterday, so I definitely should have added more there yesterday. I would have made a lot more money today if I added more there yesterday. I think that was previous days low, previous months high type of situation. Yeah, we bounced off that. Tried to break out and go up, but it pulled back and failed a little bit. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, Friday. Might be a volatile day to end off a volatile week. But, you know, I'm going to let y'all know everything that happens. It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.